Hey everybody, here's a quick look at the improved Beckett hitch suspension. So this suspension uses the Beckett hitch, but it also uses an Evo loop. So what this does is give it the complete functionality of a buckle system. Because if I had a buckle system attached to this line, I could come up here and disconnect this loop from the buckle without losing my adjustment. With the Beckett hitch, normally I would have this line tied through here with the Beckett hitch, and to make an adjustment I would have to completely untie the Beckett hitch. So with this one, the Beckett hitch is untied, but since I have a one wrap Prusik, the hammock still stays in the air, and I can make centering adjustments on the hammock, and I can also come up here with one hand and quickly disconnect the hammock with the soft link like this, and also quickly reconnect the hammock with one hand. And once my hammock is adjusted to where I want it, I can just do the Beckett hitch knot. So I'll give it a try with one hand. I may not be able to do it holding the camera, but the first part of the Beckett hitch has already been done by being through that loop, and now I'm just doing the slippery part of it. I'm just passing a bite through the loop. So now we have the Beckett hitch, although it's a little bit loose from my shoddy camera work. So now the Beckett hitch is tied, and this hammock is perfectly secure. Well, of course, except for this one. And then here I can make loosening and tightening adjustments without untying the Beckett hitch. So I can do everything with one hand, and with the Beckett hitch I have to completely tie the knot if I need to let go of it and walk away. But now I can actually just let go of it and walk away if I need to make any other adjustments to make this thing work with my tarp or anything else I have going on this part of my hammock setup. And one of the things that's really cool about this is the quick disconnect. So like if I have my tarp set up right now and I wanted to get under my tarp and use the ground cloth to like cook some coffee and sit down or something, I could quickly disconnect my hammock, get it out of the way, hang out underneath my tarp. But I could quickly reconnect it right here and have the exact same hang angle and everything without having to come up and untie the Beckett hitch and have everything come apart. And this system is simply, instead of a continuous loop, I have an Evo loop that's in the gathered end of the hammock, and then instead of tying my Beckett hitch into this Evo loop, I'm tying my Beckett hitch into this tiny little loop of AM steel. And the loop has a lark's head or a one wrap Prusik right here, and that accomplishes the first part of the knot, the passing the knot through the loop, and then the coming around, making this loop like this and passing a bite. Okay, now I can actually do it with one hand since I had some practice on the other one. So now that finishes off the Beckett hitch, and once you pull this part tight, it will become tight. So there it is, there's the Beckett hitch on there, and I can make adjustments to my hammock or disconnect my hammock from the suspension without losing my setting here, and do everything one-handed, not have to come up here and untie the knot and control my suspension from falling down over there or control my hammock from falling down over here. I can do everything here with one hand.